Thank you. Did you all have a lovely break? Oh, that good? Wow. I'm going to play you another one from the new album. It's called The Smile and the Fury.
On the tiny beads of perspiration, each slowly swelling in its place, before beginning to group into a travelling formation to navigate the contours of his face. 'Cause he's struggling to argue a point that can't be grasped, with holes in every stage of explanation. So he falls back on the fists he keeps forever tightly clasped to compensate for a lack of education. And with the face of anger on the flowing walls, the scene that beats 1,000 words of poetry and prose, up against a level that is clear for all to see, strengthening the smile and the fear within, the fury. Consummate collection in the midst of confrontation, conviction in the firmness of a stance. She's staring down the beast and all his failed intimidation, and mocking of his paltry circumstance. The paralyzing power in the calmness of a smile, succeeding to control the situation, and seemingly much bigger than her physical mass implies, standing up against the provocation. And with the face of anger on the throwing blows, the scene that beats 1,000 words of poetry and prose, up against a level that is clear for all to see, strengthening the smile and the fear within, the fury. Full of pride, and claim aggression is justified and true, but you're only bringing closer those you're seeking to divide, with mutual aversion to you. And with the face of anger on the throwing blows, the scene that beats 1,000 words of poetry and prose, up against a level that is clear for all to see, strengthening the smile and the fear within, the face of anger on the throwing blows, the scene that beats 1,000 words of poetry and prose, up against a level that is clear for all to see, strengthening the smile and the fear within, the fury. Thank you very much. So that was another new song from the new album anyway. A song written based on a picture that I'm sure a lot of you will have seen. There was a sort of viral image a couple of years ago of a picture of a young woman at an English Defence League rally in Birmingham, very calmly smiling in the face of a far-right protester. Did you see that picture? Yeah. It's quite a powerful image, hence why it was shared around quite so much. But I read an article that accompanied it as well, and it said, at the events of that day in Birmingham, as a counter-event to the EDL march, the Central Mosque in Birmingham decided to hold a Best of British tea party. And they opened up the doors and invited in the community for tea and cake. Isn't that a nice way to respond? And it was 3 times more popular than the parade, the EDL march. 3 times as many people attended their tea party. Good for them.
So what we didn't mention about the new album is that it's called A Problem of Our Kind, and in true Gilmore and Roberts fashion, it has a bit of a theme which wasn't planned, but we realised after we'd recorded all the songs. And it's quite a broad theme. We think of it as aspects of being human, positive and negative. And we realised once we'd made the album that there was another song we hadn't included on the album which would fit quite nicely under that banner. And but it was a song that neither of us wrote, but we both really, really wish we had. And we're going to sing it for you now. It's by a band called Doors. That's Doors, not The Doors. I have to say this because we played a show in Cardiff in the autumn and we sang this song, and I mentioned Doors, and a woman right at the front went, "Yes!" And I said, "Oh, it's not The Doors." She went, "Oh." So I'd like to nip any disappointment in the bud right away. They're a rock band from California, and they are really, really great songwriters. Check them out if you've not heard them. They spell their name Dawes, and the song we're going to sing for you is called A Little Bit of Everything. And it might seem on first listen as if it's a song about many different unrelated topics, such as depression, comfort eating, marriage and bullfighting. However, we've listened hundreds of times now, and we reckon it's just a song about life in general. So here we go. With his back against the San Francisco traffic, on the bridge's side, the faces towards the jail, setting out to join a demographic. He hoists his first leg up over the rail. A phone call's made, police cars show up quickly. The sergeant slams his passenger door, and he says, "Hey son, won't you talk through this with me? Just tell me what you're doing it for. It's a little bit of everything. It's the mountains, it's the fog, it's the news at 6 o'clock. It's the death of my first dog. It's the angels up above me. It's the song that they don't sing. It's a little bit of everything." There's an older man who stands in a buffet line. He's smiling and he's holding out his plate. And the further he looks back into his timeline, that hard road always led him to today, making up for when his bright future left him, making up for the fact his only son is gone, and letting everything out once his server asks him, "Have you figured out yet what it is you want? I'll take a little bit of everything, the biscuits and the beans, whatever helps me to forget about the things that brought me to my knees. So pile on those mashed potatoes and an extra chicken wing. I'm having a little bit of everything."
Somewhere a pretty girl is writing invitations to a wedding she has scheduled for the fall. Her man says, baby, can I make an observation? You don't seem to be having any fun at all. She says you just worry about your groomsman and your shirt size. And rest assured that this is making me feel good. I think that love is so much easier than you realize. If you can give yourself to someone, then you should. 'Cause it's a little bit of everything. The way you joke, the way you ache. It is getting up before you, so I can watch you as you wake. So on that day in late September, it's not some stupid little ring. I'm getting a little bit of everything. Oh, it's a little bit of everything. It's the matador and the bull. It's the suggested daily dosage. It's the red moon when it's full. All these psychics and these doctors, they're all right and they're all wrong. It's like trying to make out every word when they should simply hum along. It's not some message written in the dark, or some truth that no one's seen. It's a little bit of everything. Thank you.
Okay, this next one is about an interesting court case. It was a murder trial, which I'm sure there's never been a nice murder trial, but this case had a kind of interest from another angle, which was that it was the last case, and it was in the 1800s, it was the last case in which a really antiquated law called trial by battle was allowed. And trial by battle, if it doesn't sound familiar, you'll probably know what it is. It's the one where somebody throws down a glove and says, I think I'm right, you think you're right, we'll have a fight, whoever wins, wins the case. And so you can see why they got rid of it after this case, because it's not strictly speaking actually justice. The song is narrated by the brother of the murdered victim, a woman called Mary Ashford, and her brother is convinced of the guilt of a guy called Abraham Thornton. I won't say any more. It's called Gauntlet. 1, 2, 3, 4. On a woman's body, Mary Ashford, the poor girl drowned. She danced all night with a young bricklayer. Abraham Thornton must go down. The footprints match the town's suspicion. Mary Ashford, the poor girl drowned. They locked him up in the local prison. Abraham Thornton must go down. Abraham Thornton must go down with the jury who cut him loose. Down till his neck's in a hangman's noose. Down with the evidence he hid away. For my sister's life he'll pay. He threw down the gauntlet, settling with a fight. He threw down the gauntlet, whoever wins is right. But I'm no match for a brute like Thornton, that much I know. So he threw down the gauntlet and I let him go. The challenge made my courage wither. Mary Ashford, the poor girl drowned. The court adjourned while I considered Abraham Thornton must go down. Abraham Thornton must go down with the jury who can't convict. Down to the ending I can't predict. Down with the evidence we couldn't use. Should I risk my life and lose? He threw down the gauntlet, settling with the fight. He threw down the gauntlet, whoever wins is right. But I'm no match for a brute like Thornton, that much I know. So he threw down the gauntlet and I let him go. Couldn't bring myself to face him. His name was cleared, but the shame disgraced him. Thornton sailed for new beginnings, laid his bricks down in Baltimore, raised a family, had good innings. Was he guilty? We can't be sure. He threw down the gauntlet, settling with a fight. He threw down the gauntlet, whoever wins is right. But I'm no match for a brute like Thornton, that much I know. So he threw down the gauntlet. He threw down the gauntlet. He threw down the gauntlet and I let him go. Thank you very much. So, as you probably guessed, it wasn't a very satisfactory ending to the case. But my favourite thing that I read while I was reading up on this trial by battle law was that even though it was abolished in something like 1872 or something, in 2002, an elderly chap got a £25 driving penalty fine. And he called up the DVLA and he said, "I'm not paying this. Send me your champion and I will fight him." And they charged him £100.
Okay, we're going to carry on with our happy song. It's a happy song about an arm transplant that goes horribly wrong.
It's a little niche genre of its own right there.
Yeah, it's got an interesting story, this one. It's about a man who goes off to war and he gets his arm blown off by a cannonball and a doctor comes along, a surgeon, and he gives him a new arm in its place. But the new arm that he acquired, he got it from the body of a dead thief. And then once it's been attached, after a short time, it soon starts stealing things again. I should point out, it's not a true story.
Yet to be proved, I think.
I played it at a gig recently, and at this point, a chap in the audience said, "Oh, that sounds like armed robbery to me."
We also groaned, but for a different reason, because we've been playing this song for years, and we love puns. The badder, the better. And we'd never thought of that one, so we were just really disappointed in ourselves.
So yeah, this one's called The Stealing Arm. Good and true, but once I grew, I got signed to fight upon the battleground. I was 6 foot standing tall when a cannonball took my arm from the elbow down. The surgeon came to see ASAP, but en route spied the body of a noted thief with many bones cracked but an arm intact, so he spliced it onto me. Through the trauma undergone, then it started to return gradually. It soon took back to stealing, and from that moment on, I knew it won't become the death of me. Cause it's as bold as it's long, sing the tune of the same song. No, a life in luxury, my team appealing. Still it's 6 of 1 and half a dozen of the other one. A ticket to the grave and an arm that won't stop stealing. A ticket to the grave and an arm that won't stop stealing. So the arm upon my right, her fingers light, and it taught all it knew to the innocent left. And it did so then instill the stealing thrill, resigning me to a life of theft. So down to the city I went with the sole intent to expand the perfect commandeering sight. It was full of business talkers, daydream walkers, pockets heavy, heads light. Taking all the things I ever wanted for my own, and living like a king, or so it seemed. But the fortune of a thief to everlast was unbeknown, and I knew it won't become the death of me. Cause it's as broad as it's long, sing the tune of the same song. Though a life in luxury, my team of feeling. Still it's 6 of 1 and half a dozen of the other one. A ticket to the grave and an arm that won't stop stealing. A ticket to the grave and an arm that won't stop stealing. I should have known that a stealing arm was trouble from the start. And I should have known that a fool and his money would easily part. I'm not a praying man, but around my neck I find a noose, a rope so tight without a prayer of coming loose. And I'd give anything just to get down on my knees. Stealing arm and this is 6 and 2, 3. Although my arm was was the light, and although my arm was crafty, thick and strong, it never was a match for the judge and all his might, 'cause the arm of the law was just too long, 'cause it's as broad as it's long, singing the tune of the same song. Though a life of luxury might seem appealing, still it's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other one. A ticket to the grave and an arm of one so stealing. A ticket to the grave and an arm of one so stealing. A ticket to the grave and an arm of one so stealing. Thank you.
Thank you. We're going to sing you a new song. We've just been playing out on this tour for the first time. And it's a song that I had the idea for writing a couple of years ago when I realised that I'd heard a few songs where the songwriter is sending a message to their teenage self in a letter, or just a comforting word to their teenage self to say, you're having a really tough time at the moment, it's really hard, but I promise you'll come out the other side and you'll be fine, and you just need to keep being yourself and everything will be okay. And I thought that was a really lovely kind of idea for a song, so I thought I'd have a go at writing my own. But I'm very grateful for the fact that my own teenage years were very, very untroubled, really, except for one aspect of my life that kind of left me feeling a bit isolated and a bit lonely. So I've used that as the basis for this song. And I have to admit that I've written the words, but I borrowed a traditional tune. Back room of a pub, each week on a Sunday night I go to a club. The music is just my type, and every weekend I tell all my friends, but they've never heard of these bands, and none of them give a damn about it. 'Cause I'm just a teenage folk fan, baby. I'm just a teenage folk fan, baby. Listen to Kerr and Fagan, baby, with me. Ooh. My folks grin with glee. They're glad that I really dig it. Got a CD I won with a raffle ticket. Took it to school 'cause I think it's cool. But my friends haven't heard of these bands, and none of them give a damn about it. 'Cause I'm just a teenage folk fan, baby. I'm just a teenage folk fan, baby. Listen to Ashley Hutchings, baby, with me. Ooh. Oh yeah, folk fan. No, they don't know just what they're missing. Oh yeah, folk fan. No, they don't know just what they're missing. Now, can anybody reassure me that they've also been through this same trauma? Surely it's more common than I imagine. It's not just me, is it? Oh, good. Somebody shouted out the other day, when I was your age, it was okay to like folk music. Which I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm creeping backstage. I'm at my first festival. There's people my age, and that's not the best of all. They want to be friends. Am I here all weekend? Their dads are in some of these bands. Is that why they give a damn about it? They said, we've got tickets to Doncaster Roots Club, baby. Come with us Friday, don't say maybe. We're all just teenage folk fans, baby, like you. Ooh, 'cause I'm just a teenage folk fan, baby. I'm just a teenage folk fan, baby. Listen to Alan and Liam, baby, with me. Ooh, join us, 'cause I'm just a teenage folk fan, baby. I'm just a teenage folk fan, baby. Listen to Alan and Liam, baby, with me. Ooh, foldy roll to me whack for the diddle I diddle on a day. Thank you. It's practically traditional tune. So now that you're all warmed up vocally, do you fancy joining us on a chorus? Yay! I've never heard such enthusiasm. So excited. So we're gonna. I'll sing you the chorus through. It's one that we've been doing for quite a while, but I'll sing it through, and you can have a sing. And then we'll do it all together. Okay, it goes. When I go wrong, I start a fight, and I say things I don't mean. You find your way by satellite. So take me home, silver screen. I should tell you it's a love song that I wrote for my sat-nav. It's called Silver Screen. Have a try. When I go wrong, I start a fight, and I say things I don't mean. You find your way by satellite. So take me home, silver screen. To the list of times you've saved my skin, my traveling companion on the road. You take control of my last nerve is wearing thin, saying nothing taken, nothing owed. You find your way by satellite. So take me home, take me home, silver screen. Lovely. We don't talk much, keeping silent company. Just necessary wisdom, mile by mile. You give direction, and I know you want to please. The dashboard lit up by your smile. When I go wrong, I start a fight, and I say things I don't mean. You find your way by satellite. So take me home, take me home, silver screen. I should have read the signs, shouldn't push your buttons all the time. You know I need you here. They keep on whispering in my ear. When I go wrong, I start a fight, and I say things I don't mean. You find your way by satellite. So take me home, take me home. When I go wrong, I start a fight, and I say things I don't mean. You find your way by satellite. So take me home, take me home. When I go wrong, I start a fight, and I say things I don't mean. You find your way by satellite. So take me home, take me home, silver screen. Beautiful. That was so lovely. Thank you so much for singing. Are you still there? Oh, I thought that was clever if you weren't there. Really clever.
We've got just one more song for you, but just before we play it, let's have another round of applause for Alan and Liam Wilkinson. So we're going to finish off with another brand new song. It's a song called Change Your Tune. It was written about a guy. He's an African-American musician who spent the last 30 years befriending members of the Ku Klux Klan and convincing them what a stupid idea it was. So yeah, it's called Change Your Tune. thank you for agreeing, sir, to meet with me today. It can't have been an easy thing to do, to give to me the chance to say the things I have to say, and attempt to form a friendship with you. Many a man I've met with over the course of 30 years, each holding views as your own. And now their roles, masks and conical hats, I keep as souvenirs. And the changed minds come from the seeds I've sown. So let's me and you sit and talk it through, and together we'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. Try singing that. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. Brilliant. I hate you home for those like me is something I don't get. One with all our commonalities within. And the fact that I'm the only person that you've ever met with a dark pigmentation of the skin. Okay, you say the KKK is all you've known. It's a life in which you've grown, and my words may well fall on stony ground. Still the feud is seldom settled by the stick or by the stone, but by those opposed together sitting down. So let's me and you sit and talk it through, and together we'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. And again. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. For agreeing, sir, to meet with me today. I'll leave you with a handshake and a smile. And maybe one day soon you can drop a line my way, and we'll add another rope to my pile. We've talked with ease, we've talked with breeze, and earth in common ground, at odds with all the standards you obey. And so now I say tumble down, well you just might come around and end up sitting down with somebody else to say. So let's me and you sit and talk it through, and together we'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. Okay, just before we finish, just join us in saying a big thank you. We've had a lovely time, so thank you to Stuart on the sound, Bob, Alan and Liam, rest of the team here. Give them all a huge round of applause. Thank you very much. Cheers. And finally, give it up for Katrina Gilmore.
That's Jamie Roberts.
Okay, we're going to have one more chorus, so you can belt it out. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. Keep it going. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. Go on, even louder. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. Go on, one more. We'll change your tune. We'll change your tune. Together we'll change your tune. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a safe journey home. Cheers.
Thank you very much. See you next time.